We all remember where we were 20 years ago, what we were doing. We grieved and still do now for the thousands of lives lost, including Jeremy Glick, and two of our own residents, Adam J. Lewis and Kevin McCarthy. Then and now, all the years in between, our community has come together on 9/11. Fairfield's first responders went to New York City to help in any way they could that day. And as we unveiled this special memorial and enjoyed the trees leading up to this, that were grown from acorns that were caring Oak Lawn board member had gathered in Manhattan on 9/11. It's very special to have this memorial in our town and in such a beautiful setting.
The memorial is a creation of a remarkable man, Dean Powers. Dean, who passed away last year, meticulously designed every facet of the memorial. He worked on finalizing the details right up until the day he passed away. But Dean didn't just design the memorial. He virtually single-handedly transformed Oak Lawn's grounds. If you look over here to the left, this area was totally overgrown with invasive plant species. And I mean, these species were 7 or 8 feet high. You could barely walk in there. As a matter of fact, you couldn't. If you took 2 steps off the road, you would disappear. It was just impossible. Dean took it on himself to remove all the invasive species. He then worked on regrading the area. He moved trees. He planted them here. He got to work on our beautiful garden back here, which I hope and pray you will visit afterwards. It's on the pollinator pathway. It was all really through his efforts. Everything here was on the shoulders of this one remarkable man.
I particularly want to recognize and welcome Jed Glick, the brother of a national hero, really, Jeremy Glick, from Flight 93, for attending this event. I listened to former President George W. Bush's speech at the site during 9/11 ceremony, and he talked, I thought his whole speech was really moving, but when he talked about the members on the plane on Flight 93, it actually makes me want to cry, how he talked about how they were standing in for all of us. And that was your brother, and so it's really an honor to have you here.
We bless and dedicate our Oak Lawn 9/11 Memorial. With grateful hearts, we ask your blessing upon the artist, Dean, the designers, the landscapers, the benefactors, the visionaries, who enrich this sacred space of sacred memory of every grave and every headstone, nourished by our tears, strengthened by our faith. God bless all who walk by, all who drive by, all who pause to remember. Amen.
This is the second part of the memorial, and this is in remembrance of the Shanksville crash there. And you will see this boulder was selected by Dean's brother. And it has the saying that we all are familiar with, let's roll. Okay, let's roll. And Jeremy Glick and Todd Beamer and the others rushed the hijackers. So this is to forever remember them. Thank you.
When I talk about 9/11, we not only talk about that day of those innocent lives lost, but about family members that continue to struggle, that miss their loved ones on special occasions and birthdays, our first responders, our military. So for Bronson and Oak Lawn to do what you're doing today, to honor them with this beautiful, beautiful memorial, but also important to recognize that it is placed in a tranquil setting, a beautiful setting to provide a place of solace and comfort. I think that's what you intended for this place to be. It is for people to recognize and remember, but also for us to seek comfort, to be able to understand that in the evil that exists amongst us in certain occasions, that there is good and that there is peace. And this is a reminder that nature has a way of calling us back.
When you come back to visit, we hope you will take a moment to think about Dean. His kind, gentle manner, his love of nature, his tireless work ethic, and his ever-present desire to help others.